One more time for Trevor Lockwood, everybody. So, as I mentioned earlier, ladies, I'm single. Just out here, just want to put that out there. If you like what you see right now, this could be yours if you want it. Alright, that's cool. I don't know, I'm scared to date, man, because I feel like girls have all the power, you know? Like, they have all the power, like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna pick on you then. I feel like on your worst day, your very worst day, like, you know, you're at minimum on a scale of 1 to 10 at 6, all right? That's on your worst day, right? And most people are like, what do you mean? Like, then let me explain it to you. If you was to get up and go run like 4 miles, you know, and come back and be covered in sweat, and then like manage to slip into a gigantic pile of shit, and just like, you just felt so disgusted, and then you walked into a bar, 6 out of the 10 guys there will look at you and go, yeah, I still get that. That's what I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Girls have all the power. 6 out, you know what the other 4 are saying? Is she gonna take a shower first? You can pretty much get it anytime you want as a female, and I don't like that. Women have all of the power. It's crazy. Like, if you think about it right now, 6 out of 10 guys right now are thinking about fucking Caitlyn Jenner. That's right, because she's a woman now, guys. She won Woman of the Year, so it's official, right? And like, if you're mad about that, and you're like, don't make fun of Caitlyn. Let Caitlyn come in here and steal one of your girlfriends or your boyfriends and see what happens. Like, you'd be super fucking pissed. You'd be like, she doesn't even have all the real parts. Like, you would be super mad about it. I was like, all right, I feel like I killed the crowd right there, so that's cool. Let's just, fuck it, right? Let me just get the hell off the stage. You guys ready for your next comedian? Yeah. Coming to the stage is a good friend of mine, Mr. Evan Vest, everybody.
Oh yeah, give it up one more time for Josh Barnes. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And while we're at it, let's give it up for Northtown Coffee, everybody, for having us, man. So cool. You know, let's give it up for the people who built Northtown Coffee. Probably in the 1800s, I assume. I don't know. I got plenty of time to fill. I'll just do it with applause for stuff. I don't care. While we're at it, let's give it up for our dad's balls, everybody. Let's give a huge round of applause for his balls. Quick science lesson. You guys are a product of that dad glob. Sure if you knew. Has anyone personally thanked their dad's balls? I mean, no, just me? Alright. That's alright, that's fine. No, it's awesome to be here. I got some bittersweet news, though. I'm not too sure how much longer I'll be able to perform comedy. There's good news and bad news. The bad news is that, the good news is I just scored a TV show. I'm a TV show. Thank you. New experimental thing PBS is doing. I call it Reading Rainbow. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Yeah. New host, right here, looking at him. There is one drawback with hosting that show. I finally have to learn how to read, which sucks. I've just skated by so long without having to do it. Now I'm in a predicament, so talking to the producers, I'm just going to see if the kids can teach me how to read instead. Should be a lot more entertaining, I'm sure. But yeah, so I've been browsing the Spotify app. Do we got any Spotify people here? That wasn't so good. We got a dude. No, that's cool. Spotify is rad. From browsing through it, I found a playlist. It was called Jazz for Sleep. It's a playlist of jazz tunes that would lull you into your rest, which I thought was cool, so I wanted to try it out. Put it on, let me tell you, worked great. I was asleep within 20 minutes. Did not wake up until I hit a person with my car. did follow a lawsuit. So I've been trying to stay awake while driving. So I was just blaring Pantera. But I had to stop doing that because people mistook me for a white supremacist. So it wasn't quite working out. Who's doing the roommate game right now? Anybody doing the roommate game? Hell yeah. I got roommates. Roommates are weird because sometimes you like walk into weird situations that you're really not quite sure what's going on. I walked into my apartment one time and in my roommate's room, I was hearing the song Fruit Salad by hit recording artist The Wiggles. There's two people extremely stoked on that. Wiggles fans. So they're listening to The Wiggles and I'm thinking, what could possibly be going on? There's only one answer, which is they're having a lot more fun than me. Like when you hear your roommate blaring The Wiggles, you just come up with random things that it could possibly be. Like maybe he was just watching a video like of a dude eating fruit salad out of a butt. And maybe the soundtrack was totally on point. Maybe he was just nostalgic for a better time. I understand. Take it back to those good days. I get in trouble with my roommates a lot because I don't lock my door. I don't lock the front door. And my roommate told me he was afraid that a rapist was going to bust in, do his thing. And I said, what? I'll be the one getting laid. What's your problem? It's a dicey joke. They're right though, you need to keep that door locked. Because I had a friend of mine bust in while he was incredibly drunk. And then he proceeded to take my deodorant, and he rubbed it on the wall. Because that's Humboldt County for you. That's just what people do when they drink, apparently. So as I'm watching him rub deodorant on my wall, the only thing I could think of was to just out-weird him. So I just looked at him and I was like, hey! I was planning on eating that shit. I'm a huge fan of movies, everybody. The other day I watched the movie Pay It Forward. Anyone seen that before? I love that movie. Decided to revisit it. I got really, really inspired. So I went out and I stabbed a kid at his school. Hoping maybe somebody would see me, then they would go stab a kid at another school. Chain just keep going. Spirit of the film. Oh, this is a great. People assume that I have a lot of weird friends with the way I look, but you would be wrong. Because people that look the way I do terrify me. So, there's such a kind of sad existence if you catch me. Wowza. So, in my loneliness, I've been experimenting with the LSD. LSD fans in here. My first LSD trip was great. Yeah, Humboldt County. Huge pop for that. My first LSD trip was great, except there was one problem. Before the LSD trip, I had some bad sushi. Not like it was voluntary. It wasn't like, hey, you got that bad sushi? Bring it here. All about it. And I had some bad sushi, so as I'm tripping balls in my living room, I realized that I have to puke. So I ran to the bathroom, and I just started puking while on this acid. And I had puked my guts out before, but never like time and space. That was a whole new experience. puked all over my jeans. So I tried to wash them off in the bathtub, but a bunch of snakes came out of the faucet, and we thought that's not gonna work at all. So I just went back to watching Tron in my underpants. But I found a new definition for acid wash jeans, right? I'm Evan Best, everybody. Thank you very much.
This is our favorite phrase at any comedy show you're ever going to go to. One more time.